Runs for yourself today as an exercise for the entire top order. How satisfying has this game been, given that everyone's got in there now?
Yeah, look, it's been nice that everyone scored runs and performed really well. It's good for confidence going into next week.
Was there any disappointment that you didn't actually go on and bring up three figures in the end?
Oh, look, it was valuable time in the middle. It's always nice to get three figures, but today wasn't the day. It was about really pushing the game forward today, and I thought we did that as a unit very well. And Michael brought his three figures up and batted outstanding.
Phil, can you talk us through your dismissal? Because I sort of missed the first bit of it and I saw you on the ground.
Yeah, got bowled. No, no, I went to work one and sort of half fell over and got bowled. So it was about moving the game forward, and I thought, the last my last 40 or 50 runs sort of pushed it on, and so did Michael as well. So it was nice to put on a nice partnership together.
So when you actually did that, was it clearly a change in tempo? You've obviously talked about it. Michael said get on with it, has he? Was that a declaration thing, or just you wanted to up tempos because of your own batting? Or?
No, look, we spoke about it, and this morning as well was about moving the game forward and pushing on with it. And as a batsman, it's about getting in first, soaking up a few balls, but still have that aggressive intent. And once we both got in, we thought, now was the time to really up the ante, and we did that well. And it's fortunate enough that we both sort of come off, and also Steve Smith, and really everyone put their hand up today, which is good.
So it was all about intent. That was the.
Yeah, it was, and that's how we like to play our cricket, and we've done that. We did that at Somerset, and now in this game against Worcester. So that's how we like to play our cricket, and we all feel that's how we best play our cricket. So.
How did you think Michael Clarke looked in terms of his back out there? Was he moving freely enough? Did he mention anything about it?
No, look, I thought he was very good. Running between the wickets again, and he was swinging towards the end as well. Really loosened his back up nicely. His back's come along real good. He's doing a lot of treatment on it, and he's moving fine, and it's pulling up fine, which is good.
Dan?
Phil, I was going to say about your innings, did you see sort of the centre in a session looming at all?
I didn't even actually think about that. I suppose it took me a while to get in, chewed up a few balls early, but it was about getting in, and then it would have been nice to go on and get a big score, but it was about a partnership really at that time of the game. It's about pushing the game forward, and I thought we did that well, and to suppose get them runs on the board. Now it's about turning up tomorrow and taking the remaining 9 wickets.
I was going to say, if it becomes a middle order scenario for you, as in where you may bat, it's the sort of innings that you might need to play a bit more of in various scenarios, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's as I said last week, it doesn't matter really where you bat. It's only a number next to your name, but it's a good thing the last couple of weeks where all players have we've all really mixed around the order. Same with the bowlers as well, just to give everyone a go and everyone an opportunity and really to get in form, and that's a real good thing, and because you just don't know what you could be coming up against in the situation in the first test.
So where are you going to bat in the first?
Look, I'm not sure, Mel. It's No, look, it's I actually don't. It's the last couple of games I batted in different different spots in the order, so that's a good thing. Everyone's changed around as you've seen. So as I said, it's always about scoring and getting runs behind you to put your name in front of the selection panel.
Do you think the way Michael batted today, and I suppose given that he's coming off his back injury, does it make a bit of a statement to England before the Ashes that the captain and the best batsman in the team is up and on?
Yeah, it does. It's a real good statement. He'd been out of the game for around 3 months, I think Michael has been, and to play last week and play well, and then today to go on with that 3 figures is outstanding, and he pushed the game forward, and he's moving well, and his back's he's not even complaining about it one bit, and that's a real pleasing thing for himself and all of us as a unit.
Yeah.
Phil, going into the Somerset game, how confident were you about your place for the first test, and now after what you've done here, are you more certain? Do you reckon about it?
Yeah, look, we'll have to wait and see what the selectors think and what they want to go with. But I knew before Somerset, personally, my form wasn't great, and we all know we've got to get runs, and it's about challenging each other, and it's about performance. That's the bottom line, really. And I think it's been nice to score runs and now get runs behind me, and we'll have to wait for the selection and see what the selectors want.
And Michael's led the way for so long, and the rest of the batting lineup, I suppose, felt a responsibility, I suppose, to stand up as a few guys have in these 2 games.
Yeah, look, we've all got to stand up if we want to perform like we want to perform and win the Ashes and bring it back to Australia. It's not going to come down to 1 or 2 players. It's got to come down to a unit. It's got to come down to support staff and all the guys, I suppose, not playing as well. It's all of us together in this series, and we've spoke about that and we know that. And the bottom line, we've all got to perform to really bring this urn back home.
Given there was so much publicity around the change of coach 2 weeks ago and so forth, Phil, over the course of 2 games, has there been a noticeable change in confidence and focus now with everybody actually getting out there, getting wickets, getting runs and so forth? Yeah, look, I think confidence is very high. Buff's come in and really placed that and installed that amongst the group, and he's been strong on the way that he wants us to play, and he's been outstanding. So, it's been a change. It's been a couple of weeks, and he's really holding his head real high, and he's been real good for the group, and it's a good thing going forward. And I suppose we've showed that on the paddock as well, which is a pleasing thing. And going in the first test.
Phil, will the playing group welcome Dave Warner back if he's selected for the first test?
Always will. Dave's been an outstanding player on the international scene for a couple of years now, and he's great to have around. And look, we'll wait and see what the selectors do there. But he's been training, very hard behind the scenes and working real hard. So.
How's he? I know it's a bit hard to get a gauge in the nets, but how's he looked with the way he's been batting? Yeah, he's looked very good. Dave's in a very good place now, and he's been focused on the red ball for a couple of weeks now behind the scenes, and doing the hard yakkers behind the scenes. So I'm sure he'll be fine if selected, and we'll have to wait and see till after this game and see what the final 11 is. But I think everyone's in good stead for whoever it be and whoever they will go with.
How have you enjoyed being back in Worcester this week? Obviously this place played a big part in you getting back into the Australia team. Yeah,
look, I've absolutely loved it. I've caught up with all the Worcester guys and had dinner with them, and caught up with Steve Rhodes as well. And they were a club that really looked after me last year when things were probably a little bit down personally, and they really boosted me up and made me feel very welcome here in this part of the world. So it's been great to get back and catch up with some mates along the way. It's been good.